Should make that bigger, shouldn't I? Hi there, Scorpio. How you doing? It's Lynn from Tinker Tarot, and I'm here to do your April April tarot reading. Um, I've already meditated and shuffled and had a jumper as my signal and laid them out for you here. And I also have some other cards to give some more clarification. So, what we had jump out for you is the devil. And in this devil, um, it's something very alluring, sometimes it suggests indulgence. Um, traps, temptation, things that can lure us in and we can get entangled in for a while. So there could be something luring or alluring around you that is tempting you and you're thinking about it anyway, or it could be around you, okay? I want to tell you that the mushroom is an indication that it could be poisonous, whatever this temptation is. All right. So, in your recent past or in your past, this is interesting. You have the Four of Pentacles and the Four of Wands. All right. Now, the Four of Pentacles is usually about withholding, staying out of the scene. We're not really getting involved or participating in the scene, or perhaps we're withholding our time and energy. We also might be putting money away, trying to save because, we've got to try and pay the bills, plus have some extra, that you can do things with. And you could have been putting some money aside or your time and energy aside. Okay. Um, and then you have the Four of Wands, and the Four of Wands, in a lot of ways, the Four of Wands is talks about how it's a happy home, right? A place where we feel safe, and it's a new foundation. But this one's in reverse. And I think that you're needing to get out of the home. Being in the house too much is not feeling good, even though you probably love your home, you love where you are, you really like it, you do feel safe and secure there. However, you're going cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs if you stay there any longer. So you're needing to get out. You're needing to relate to others, to connect to others. And then you have the Two of Cups, and the Two of Cups is about partnership, meeting somebody, wanting to be connected, possibly in relationship. This is also in reverse, so this may not be happening for you at this time, or in the past. You weren't in relationship or connecting romantically at that time, for some of you anyway. And because it seems you were really busy working hard, focusing on something, putting a lot of your time and energy. This could be your job, a project, an art project you could be working on. Who knows? But it's very inspirational. It feels like, to me, I feel like could be very stimulating too. Could be very stimulating. All right. Anyway, it seems like whether you like it or not, you really need to focus and work hard at this. All right. And then you have the Ten of Pentacles, and the Ten of Pentacles is about wanting, feeling bored, wanting to move on to the next cycle. Okay. In your career, you could be, maybe what you're doing requires too much focus. You know what I mean? And there, you want to expand your career, what you do. You could be, working high in business in some way. I think you're comfortable where you are in life in most ways, but I think you're bored with what you do, you know bored with what you do. You want to open a new door, try something new. However, you feel a little bit trapped. However, you're not trapped in any way, but you're thinking, well, I can't do that because of this, and I can't do it because of that. But really, you can if you want to, right? You can leave the situation. You could be on a, I call it gerbil wheel. We get trapped in this train of thought, thinking, of the limitations. We think of the limitations a lot, of how we may not be able to pull someone off, or what of others, well, if I do, then they won't be able to do this, or they won't have that. So you know what I mean? However, you want something new. You're ready for a cycle in your life to end. Okay. I think, because the world is about being ready. A world we understand now. We understand why it happened, why we're here, where we are, and you're ready to go on to the next cycle. What in the world, you don't go on to the next cycle until you're ready. Okay. And you're ready in the world. You understand it all at this point. Okay. And you're ready to let some of the things from the past go. Whatever you felt that, I think it was something that you're not actually trapped. I think that's what you're letting go of, is this feeling of limitation, that you're limited. And I think that's what you're letting go of now. Okay. You're wanting to really embrace something new, and you're wanting to bring more balance into your life, meaning maybe more play, because I can see you're working really hard, and perhaps you want to bring more play into your life. So whether that's through friendships, or going to events, or being involved in something creative, however, whatever that means for you, because I think that you're feeling overburdened by some sort of responsibilities. Okay. And so you need more, something to lift you, something uplifting, fun, um, just like good vibrational stuff, right? Because I don't think you're going anywhere. Not meaning you're not traveling or anything like that, but I think you're staying where you are in the spot you're in. So I don't think you're moving. I don't think you're selling your home and moving to another. I think you're staying put right where you are. But you're thinking, okay, so what can I do with what I've got? I'm You don't feel stuck where you are, but there's something. You could be remote, or kind of not within reach of all the conveniences, or something like that. Like, I feel like in some ways you have those distance limitations, perhaps. Anyway, so you're going to start making those changes, bringing in things that you get enjoyment out of. It's about of your joy. Okay. Oh, my shirt's all crooked and it's driving me cuckoo. So, in the outcome, in the future, near the end of April, all right, this is so interesting, because first of all, you have two tens, which is about completion, ending a cycle in both. I feel some sort of healing cycle too that you may have been through. You might have been healing in some way, and now you're ready to start fresh. You're ready for something new because you've processed all of that, right? And also, I feel like there's a line of work you've been doing for quite a long time, that it's not that you don't like it or something, but there's something that doesn't stimulate you anymore. Okay. So this is the other thing that is completing for you, because you're wanting to start plant new seeds. Okay. And you also have the World and now the Death card, which indicates transformation. You are shedding a skin and growing a new one, a brand new one. Okay. And it's about the beauty within you. Okay. It's not about what the world expects, what the world thinks, what your family thinks, anything like that. That's some of the stuff you're shedding, is that expectation and, that sort of thing. And you are growing this new skin based on the beauty within yourself, this transformation, and you're heading toward a new horizon, something new, something bright, um, exciting, exciting, full of potential. Okay. But you are a little raw at the beginning. It's like when a butterfly tries to take flight when its wings are wet, they're heavy. It needs a moment to dry out and then it's gone, right? Um, you have the Six of Pentacles here. So the transformation in you is, in some ways, you in your relationships. Okay, so you want equal give and take, and I don't think you're going to put. I don't think you're going to go around demanding or making a proclamation of what you want now. You're simply not going to give your time or energy, invest yourself in something that you also don't get that something out of. And this includes people, what you do for a living. Investment is all kinds of things. It's physical, it's financial, and it's also what you have to offer, your knowledge, your experience that you have to offer. And you really want value out of your value. That's validation in a way. So, and in some ways, I think there's an offer or there's some sort of situation coming around for you. I got to say, Scorpio, I think that you have something coming that is going to be right up your alley, because when we go through the world and death and all these tens, the new doors open, the new beginning, the way shows itself. Okay, when we are ready. Um, I also feel like you could have some money for some reason coming to you for some time you put in, some work you put in. Maybe investment is maturing. Who knows? I don't know what it is. It could be small, medium, big, but you're waiting for this to come in. I also think that you're waiting for someone to invest in, to give you what you put in. Here in the Knight of Cups, you're ready to speak from your heart. You're ready to say how you feel. And this is wearing your heart on your sleeve. And this is all about your feelings, how you're feeling, and you're expressing yourself. This is beautiful that she's floating on this flower and she's playing from the heart. Literally, this is a heart. Okay. And I feel that, in some ways you may have been limited in the past for some of you about being able to express that, and I don't think you are anymore. Okay. And I don't think you're waiting around for people to show you that. You're going to say it. And then if you don't get the right reaction, it's like, all right, next, next, next. Because you know what you want. You know what you want. You this you know what you want. You have, and it's not very much. You just have a few things that you want. And also, when we're thinking about what we want, what we're really looking for, we also need to think about what we have to offer. So what, you know because they may ask you right back. Be prepared for that. um I think there's certain amount of dissatisfaction in your life as of late, and you've been looking outward to fill that void. And I think in some ways you needed to look inward. You needed to figure out what gives you joy, like without another person. What gives you joy? Because when we get into relationship, no matter what kind they are, we start pleasing the other person. So giving up our joys, giving up our needs because, well, they like that and they don't really like spaghetti, so we don't have spaghetti hardly ever. Meanwhile, that's your favorite dish. You know what I mean? So you're through this experience, you're learning what it is, what your needs are. What gives you joy, what you want to make sure you keep, you know, what you want to get out of it. And I think you're going to start being very beautifully vocal about it. Beautifully vocal. You know, you might say, I love love. I love being in love. And I like to take care of my woman. I like to, or whatever. Ooh, woo, 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 woo. That's a mitful. Okay, I'm going to keep shuffling. We need a few less. There. That's like crazy amount. So tell me for Scorpio, what do they need to know in this situation? Ooh, 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 ooh. Whoa, we got 3 red. Now I don't know if these are all of energy of chakra, but red to me is like grounding and action. 8 of coins, temperance, 8 of cups. Geez, you got a lot of doubles here. So 8 of coins, it's a lot of work and focus. Actually got it twice here. This is second time, and this is really focusing and working on something. It's looks really important to you. So this is either what you're doing for a living already, or I think it's about bringing joy into your life. I think you're trying, look at this. It's kind of work and play. You're trying to balance your work. Here's your work on this side. You got to pay the bills. You got to make the money, pay the piper. And on this side, you're wanting to feel that emotional side of you, that part of you wanting to feel that. And so I feel like you need to put more into this side because, I think really your work is fine. You're doing well there. You're keeping up and all that, but you're wanting more joy. Joy. Okay. And then as far as relationship, I don't think you're getting what you want out of them at the time. And so I think you need to give yourself what it is you're missing in relationship for now, right? What is it that gives you joy? What makes you feel good? You got to give it to yourself. Give it. Oh, juice. Oh, also, there could be something to do with the Sagittarius. Temperance often reflects Sagittarius, right? And so there's someone here that could help you fill that void. So the Hermit. Okay. So the Hermit is the card that comes before the Wheel of Fortune. And in the Wheel of Fortune, this is when we come out of the cave and we make a grand new design. But first, we need to think, what is it that we want? What do we want in our lives now? What's my new path and why? Okay, I'm going to be a designer. Why? Can you do it? Like, do people want designs now? We're gonna think this out. We're thinking out, right? And figuring it out before you take any next steps, because in the Hermit um, we need to look deeper. We need to ask more questions, right? And so and this is, and you got temperance twice here, okay? Huge thing about balance. And don't forget, it's not just all joy too. You gotta rest, have harmony, have some peace. You have to have time of stillness. It can't be all go, 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 you know, some time of stillness. And that's that hermit energy. That's being alone. That's reflecting. That's what is the right path for me. For me, there's your card right there. And maybe this too. Okay. Ha! Oh my God. I couldn't have predicted that myself, but I did. Wheel of Fortune. You are about to come out of the cave and you're going to make a whole new plan. You know, you spending this time here is important. You know, and you're thinking, oh, geez, I got to get out of here. I got to do something. I got to fill my time every moment because I'm bored, because I'm lonely, because I'm something. But you're supposed to use this time because when you come out, you are very clear about what you want, and you start making the plan, figuring out how you're going to do it. That is so cool how that happened. I love that. I couldn't have called it any better. Oh, wow. This is your, let me look around here. This is your third 10. Okay. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 8s you have too. 4 8s. All right. And 8s are the time we put in to, you know, time in. Anyway, you have another 10 here, 10 of cups, 9 of cups, and the Ace of Swords. Whoa. Whoa. Okay. So the one thing I love about this is this Ace of Swords at the end. You have a lot of cards saying that something is changing, something's completing. There's a huge, big picture cycle changing for you here, Scorpio, okay? With so many 10s and the world and death, okay? You've had your challenges, you know, but you are ready to because the 10 of Cups also is a completion card, but it's about happy endings. You know, this is happy endings here. You're very happy about how this has turned out. Emotional fulfillment. Okay, I think this is around your home and family, big time. Okay, and the Ace of Swords. All right. So the Ace of Swords, I think, is probably this is the offer, the contract, it's this peaceful new beginning that you've been wanting. You know what I mean? The Ace of Swords to me is about communication usually. So some sort of communication coming in that is going to make you very happy. I think it has to do something to do with your home and family. And I also think that you could be signing something and getting, but this is emotional fulfillment, and it's not like winning the lottery, that kind of thing. I think this is something that's going to make you happy. Happy. A lot of your reading, Scorpio, has been about joy, bringing more joy into your life. And in some ways, I think you're doing things to manifest this. And I don't know what that is for you, affirmations or what have you. It's coming. It's coming. It's coming. Okay. The time and energy you're putting into this is worth it. So, you know, I know that it might be difficult and arduous at times right now, but it's all going to be worth it when the shift is coming. And I think it's toward the end of the month is when you're going to get the call, the email, the offer, the it could be an idea too. It could be an idea, but I feel like it's more tangible than that. It's something definitely that you're ready for. Something um up to your level. You know what I mean? Your skill set level, and definitely making you happy. I love that the very last card is this ace, your new beginning, the light. You know, there's Excalibur, right? Being offered to you, the sword of truth, to start a whole new beginning. Oh, I almost forgot your affirmation. Let's get you a good one. Let's see. Ooh. Oh, I love this. So this is really nice because we've been talking about this a lot. I am at peace and ready to have a great day. I love that it's very present, very now, and just it's also a very good way to start your day. So it can be used as an intention. And when you wake up, you can say this out loud. It's important you would say it out loud and you start your day. And this is more of an affirmation. And this is really beautiful. And I think it has to do with that seeing the beauty within, you know. I am precious. I used to say to myself, and sometimes still do, I am so very precious. Just like really with that tenderness and love, I say that to myself. So, this is a beautiful affirmation. Make sure you say it out loud. Put it on your mirror, behind your sink, on your fridge, on your bedside table. It's really beautiful one. So that and it really makes you realize your importance, you know, your importance. So very precious. Anyway, I hope this video helps you over the next month. I want to say happy Easter to any of you that celebrate. And I can't think of any other occasions this month. I'm sure I'm missing one. I really feel like I'm missing one here. But anyway, love you bunches. Hi, La Farmhouse. How you doing? Nice to see you. Thanks for sending the love. Thank you. Bye now.